Hi, today I'm going to give an important video. We have seen about the formula for force, definition of force, but we are going to see the different names of force. As you all know that our gods and goddesses have different names in different areas or different places, that too in different temples, right? Even our Lord Shiva, Lord Shakti, or Lord Muruga, like that, right? Like that, force has also got different names. Shall we go and look at first? And before that, the unit of force is Newton or kg weight. Okay? Now, the first thing is push. One name of force. Pull. Another name of force. Action. Not action, right? This is the action. See, when the whole weight of your body is acting towards the earth, that is what we call as the action. If the action increases, you will go deeply into the earth. If this action is more than another thing, the reaction is the force given to you by the earth, or it is given by the earth on you. It is also on another name of force, but it acts in the upward direction. If action and reaction are balancing each other, then you could be able to walk, sleep, so and so. If any one of these increases, if action increases, then reaction, you will go deeper into the earth. If reaction increases, then action will fly off. Okay, so both should be equal, but they act always in the opposite direction. So the fourth one is reaction. Then tension. Not that tension, this is different. It is another name for force. For example, take a rubber band. When I apply a force on this rubber band, this is the direction of the applied force. Some other force is acting inside the rubber band which balances the applied force, so that it will prevent the rubber band to get cut off. It will prevent the rubber band being cut off. So, if this applied force increases beyond the tension, that internal force which is acting towards this direction, opposite to the direction of the applied force, this is called as tension, I said, right? That tension, if this applied force is more than tension, the rubber band will cut off. If the tension is more than the applied force, then it will be stiff. The rubber band will be stiff enough, so that we need to apply more force on it, right? So tension is the force, not only in rubber band, even on some wires or some spiral springs like that. Okay, this tension acts. So it is the force which act opposite to the direction of the applied force along the length of a wire or a rubber band or a spring coil, like that, right? So it is another name for force. Then thrust. Not the thrust, it's a thrust. So whenever the rocket vomits out its fire, so if the fire comes out of the rocket, something pushes the rocket in the forward direction. That something, that some force is called as thrust. So the upthrust or the thrust, which pushes the rocket in the forward direction when the fire comes out of the rocket, right? So that is the thrust. The resistance. This is not the resistance used in electrical concept, because that is electrical resistance. This is the resistance which is another name for force. For example, when we ride a cycle, the air offers some resistance. So this is the force which acts opposite to the direction of the motion of any body. So which acts opposite, and which makes the body to get resisted, or it prevents the or reduces the speed of motion of any moving object in the forward direction. So the air offers resistance, the air resistance. Right? So in a flight or in any vehicles, to avoid this air resistance, they would constructed the flight rocket like that, in a cone shaped or a curvical shape, right? To avoid that resistance. Now, weight. Weight means mass into gravity. So this is acceleration due to gravity. Even F equal to m into g, right? So weight m into g. Mass is different from weight because, for example, my weight is 55 kg weight. To find out my mass, m is equal to w by g. My weight is 55. The gravity on the earth is 9.8. Consider in Madras it is 10. So my mass will be 5.5 kg. My mass will be 5.5 kg. For example, see this weight is nothing but the product of mass and gravity. But mass is different, right? I said already, it is the quantity of matter contained in your body. So next, we can also say load. Mostly we use this term in electrical subject because even the load of 50 Newton is added to that machine, like that electrical machine. So the load here is another name for force. These are all the different names of force which we missed during our school periods. Only few teachers or few schools would have taught this. What are the different names of force? So, thank you all.